What law did I break?
You're detained.
I didn't break any law.
You're detained.
I didn't break any law. I want him to prove it. Go prove it.
Two men walking a public sidewalk were accused of trespassing on private property, but not a single sign on that property said private, and the officer never identified which law had been broken. Under the Fourth Amendment, a Terry stop requires reasonable articulable suspicion of a specific crime, not a hunch based on skateboards and bright clothing. What happens next includes a direct demand for the officer's name and badge number, and the response is caught entirely on camera.
Come on, guys.
Ma'am, can we help you?
Walking.
Can we help you?
Well, campus safety says you're walking on the property.
We're walking on the sidewalk.
Walking on the street.
Walking on the sidewalk. Can we help you with something?
Walking down the street.
Yeah, walking on the sidewalk.
They said something different. So
No,
we're responding
well,
here.
you have cameras, so you guys can go look at cameras if you want. We're not gonna do this, dude. We're walking on the sidewalk. We respect signs. We respect laws. We're not doing nothing wrong. So really don't have nothing to explain here.
Well, this is really their property.
And we're on the sidewalk
You
right
guys
now.
go to school here? Any particular reason why you guys are
We're just walking, dude.
trespassing
We're not
through their
trespassing. None of these signs say public road or private roads.
Regular street.
Do they say private roads?
Part of-
But do the street signs say private roads? Because I know private roads. I lived in a private community. Yeah, I know what a private road is.
Or just regular, he told us.
So we didn't trespass at any moment.
They
The
told you
building
that
that you
because-
guys ran when I contacted you? That's
We were walking on the sidewalk, dude.
We weren't in any.
We're on the sidewalk. So we really don't want to have to talk if we don't really have to. Like, we're on the sidewalk.
Well, based on what he's telling me, you guys were trespassing on the campus.
you
have
guys-
no business being here.
you
We have
guys-
the laws of
you
theft,
can
so
go-
You guys are detained at this
You
point.
can go
So,
check the cameras if you want. We're not detained for what? We didn't do nothing wrong.
He just said he saw you guys.
Where
at a building.
where exactly did you see us? Tell me exactly. Exactly where?
on College
Uh huh.
and 4th Street.
Where were we?
Benson Museum of
Where were we? How far were we onto the property?
You were
How
inside
far were we
private
onto the property? Were we not 30 from the line? We're 30 feet from that line. We weren't on the property, man. It's a sidewalk.
inside there.
It's still public, man. This is public. Are you gonna? You're an officer. Is this private or public? This sidewalk
Okay,
to
you were
travel on.
saying-
I'm asking you a
Okay,
question.
Hey,
No, I'm asking you a
don't run
question.
shit around here. You're detained at this point.
Detained
Yes.
for what? I didn't do nothing wrong. You can't
Yes,
tell me
sir.
I'm detained,
I said
and you
yes.
can't tell me shit, dude.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't, dude.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You really want to try and play that
Try
game?
what?
You want to play that game?
What law
Okay.
did I
Well,
break?
you're detained.
I didn't break any
He
law.
says you're detained.
I didn't
and
break
he
any
said-
law.
he
I want
said
him to prove
you
it.
were
Go prove it.
Okay, you will prove it.
No,
That's fine.
I'd
At
like.
this point,
I'd
all
like.
we need is your information.
No, dude,
so
you're
you
not-
be advised of trespassing on the college grounds.
We didn't
and then you guys
trespass
can get away.
anything.
Okay, well he said you did.
We
And
didn't.
He says that they have he
We didn't.
actually witnessed you do it.
We didn't.
So yes,
We didn't. We were on the sidewalk when he drove up
Okay.
on us, and he asked us what we were doing.
take a seat.
I'm not taking a seat, dude. I don't have to sit down.
I'm telling you.
I don't have to sit down. I'm not a fucking dog, dude. I don't have to sit down.
Do you have ID?
I'm not giving you anything, dude. We didn't break any law. He's lying. How about that? There's two of us here.
I have a camera.
Okay, then go get your camera and show it to them so you can prove it. Because until then, I'm not doing anything. I didn't trespass anywhere. I even asked you where exactly is private, and you try to tell me all of this is private, which is a fucking lie, dude. You lied, bro. No, you lied. I asked you specifically. These are public sidewalks right here. Yeah, which is what we're doing. We're not riding them.
Right now.
We're riding them. We're not riding them. We're walking. And you've been following us around for what reason, dude? We're in bright clothing. Are we ducking behind bushes? All right. Are we making a nuisance?
You are.
How?
You're cruising around here.
Walking around quietly, having a conversation, enjoying what's around here? That's not nothing wrong.
We're just trying to identify.
I want to
you
know
so we
what
can
law I
trespass.
broke because you're trying to claim I trespassed. I didn't trespass anything. And when you said we were on that private property, what did we immediately do? If we were on
Then you
it.
just admitted that you were on
No,
the private
if
property.
we were on it. It's a sidewalk. This is all sidewalk. It looks like sidewalk. We walked onto it. We can take you back to that building and show you exactly what we did. We're not inside of the halls. We're not walking, jumping fences or anything. Okay? I don't appreciate you coming up here and trying to tell me whatever you just try to do. And I don't appreciate you all of a sudden assuming that we're guilty of something that you have no idea of.
He says.
Okay, and that's and your job is to come and ask.
No, it's not.
Oh, and it's not. You're not to investigate supposedly. If a crime was committed,
I'm not saying
aren't you
that.
supposed to
I'm saying
investigate?
He said that you trespassed. We need to
And
get
we
your information
didn't.
so you can be
We
advised of
didn't.
trespassing
We
on the college
didn't
grounds.
trespass.
And then once you're
When you
advised of
trespass
trespassing
is
on
when
the
you're
college
asked.
grounds,
When you trespass is when you're asked to leave.
and
Okay.
that's exactly
And
what
we've
he
been
just
on
said.
public
So you
sidewalks.
just
We've been on
reiterated-
did
you
we not-
basically just
did we not
admitted to me
leave?
That you
We
were
did
on
not. I didn't
private
admit
property.
anything to you. I'm
just
explaining to you what
admitted were on
happened.
private property,
First of all,
and you admitted that he asked you to leave.
I'm giving you the courtesy of explaining something because I didn't have to explain anything to you
Yeah,
because we
and
didn't trespass.
he
Okay?
just told you to
You
get
think
off here.
because we have skateboards or some shit we're like up to no good? Dude, that's up. We're just walking. Irrelevant of the time.
You're on a college property at this time.
We're on the sidewalk, dude. You can't tell people. You try to tell me this was private. You fucking lie, dude.
Right now, you're on.
That's where we were at earlier. None of these signs say private roads. These are public fucking sidewalks, dude. What is going on? And then you try to tell me to fucking sit down and you try to bark at me, dude? What the is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
I don't appreciate that
care
shit
what you don't
because I'm calmly walking.
I don't care what you
What if I was on a
appreciate or not.
bicycle in a fucking dumbass suit that those guys wear? You wouldn't say shit to us. Please. Be fucking real, dude.
12:30 at night.
Irrelevant. I'm not a child and neither is he.
Right.
And I don't appreciate that.
Give us your ID.
I don't. What do you mean give you my ID for what? What law did I break? You didn't trespass me because I wasn't on there where you had to kick me out. Okay? So get fucking right, dude. Be honest. Because I'm not gonna go through this shit, dude.
I got you on this camera.
And okay, so then show them the footage and prove it then. I would love to see that right now.
After you give us
No, dude, that's not how this shit works. That's not how this shit works, bro. If you would already try to do whatever you were gonna try to do, but you're not because we didn't break any.
Actually, I'm waiting for that guy right there because that's my lieutenant.
Okay,
So,
well then, if your
he's the
lieutenant
watch
wants to
commander.
come
So you
talk,
can go ahead and argue.
I'm not
all you
arguing.
want
I'm not arguing.
and
I'm not
think that
barking.
You're in control, 'cause
No,
you're really not.
no, I'm
So-
asserting my fucking rights here.
You're
Okay, I'm not a
asserting your rights
dumbass.
because you were
No, I'm not a
trespassing
dumbass.
on
I'm not
private
trespassing.
property, and-
We've been on the sidewalk, dude.
But you guys already said you guys were on property. He
We
contacted you, he
were
told you guys to
walking
leave this
around.
property.
He didn't tell us to get like, hey, get the off. And we said no. We said where is private, where is public. He was right there too. So I would appreciate if you kind of speak up and say something because I even came around and asked you what is private, what is public. Exactly. You told us that these sidewalks are and where exactly we were using the crosswalks. We were doing everything, not breaking any laws, dude. I really don't appreciate this shit. And of course I'm gonna bark and of course I'm gonna get upset because I'm walking. Me and my friend are walking. We're walking on campus enjoying our night. Irrelevant of what time is it? We're not 10 years old. So what's the problem here? That's what my point is. I don't appreciate this shit because I get it. We have skateboards. So what? I'm sorry?
What drew you to the campus?
What and what?
What brought you to the campus?
It's not the campus.
I like buildings. I like this. I like trees. I like cool shit to look at. You know what I mean? Like I don't never been here. This is cool. I really don't have to answer any of your guys' questions. I really don't. And I'm getting kind of aggravated because it's not cool.
Get where we're coming from.
I can't because to what he tried to say is not normal. What's normal's an opinion, bro.
That building there,
We weren't
The one
on
that's
there,
downtown,
bro.
a part of the
you guys
downtown.
spoke already. Can I explain something? Because you guys already talked.
I mean, honestly, dude, look. Let's just say me and you. I really,
I know where you're going. That's fine.
yeah. I mean, really.
Yeah.
I mean, really, dude. Because like he said, he has a camera.
I know.
That. Then we wouldn't even have to be discussing anything. I would have already been in handcuffs if I was trespassing. Believe that. And I would gladfully do so. If I was being an idiot, fine. I'm not an idiot.
I mean, honestly, you think you're hanging around those buildings.
We're walking around the sidewalk, so that's all we're doing.
I understand.
100%.
You understand you want private property at one time, though?
Look, there's no sign posted, obviously, so we're not like we ducked around a
thought it was a
sign
part
or
of the
jumped over a
downtown.
fence.
We're
We
in
walked
downtown.
onto it maybe 3 feet onto where it's at to look at some stairs, and we walked back when he pulled up on us. And then he tried to tell me that it's all private. How are you going to tell me this is private, dude? I'm not dumb. I've been in private communities. I've lived in one.
Calling you dumb.
No, but if he tried to tell me like I'm just going to run between my tail, or my leg between my tail and just accept what he said. That's not cool, dude. Like I said, if I was a guy on a bike, taking a stroll, I wouldn't even be contacted. But because I have a skateboard and look, we're in bright clothing. We're in bright clothing, dude. That's not cool. It's not cool. I get it. I get you guys can be concerned.
They have a job to do.
And that's fine. And I didn't stop him from it.
Anything wrong, but
And if we're continually walking on sidewalks and we're not hanging around, we're not doing nothing wrong. Okay?
A little uncomfortable.
That's all we're doing. And then for him to come and tell me that, hey, and try to bark at me real quick is not cool because I'm aggravated because I'm not being talked to respectfully. If I was, I wouldn't be loud. So it all depends on your attitude, how you get reciprocated an attitude back. So remember that. And you can say in a condescending tone. But understand that this is why,
it goes all ways.
yeah, it goes always. And I'm very
Where you guys heading
respectful.
where now?
We're just walking, man. Like I explained to him,
Let's
we're
explain.
walking.
Sidewalk is fine.
Yeah.
If you go into the colleges,
They're not planning
okay.
on going in.
It's private property.
we're
You'll
not-
be subject to arrest.
Of
Fair
course,
enough?
and we're not children, dude. I made it this long. I've never been arrested and I have no issues, no
one's
problems.
calling you children.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm just explaining to you the rules. Okay?
You made it
So
this
you're
far,
gonna follow
man.
them and stay on the sidewalk. You didn't want
Rules
private
have been
property.
followed 100% all night. 100%.
Okay, have a good night.
Yeah, and I want your name and badge number.
Officer Livingston, 4084.
Thank you. And what's your name?
Just Chamberlain,
ID number? Or whatever you have? I don't know what you are.
Campus Safety Sergeant.
A badge or ID number? You don't have it? No? Not even an employee number? Not even an ID or body number? What is it?
Chamberlain.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Is that it? I mean,
He just said go.
okay, now can you just let him know that if we continue to do this, I don't want to be stalked? I don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're just walking, we're not stopping.
Walk. He's telling you to walk.
Okay.
Have a good night.
So walk.
Yeah, but I'm telling him I don't want to be followed around.
Continue to walk. He can drive on the public street just like you can walk on the public sidewalk.
Yeah, but I don't want to be followed.
Well, that's his job.
Yeah,
You just
but
make sure that you don't
if,
walk on their private
maybe he
property.
should do his job and actually patrol the air instead of following us
Okay,
around.
Keep walking.
Don't f***ing do that, dude.
Keep walking. Bye.
I'm as free to walk as this way. If I want to go that way, if I want to stand here for a moment, I can. This is your f***ing attitude's a problem, dude.
You're right.
Yeah, it is. You have a bad f***ing attitude.
You're right.
That's why f***ing people don't like you guys.
You're right. They don't.
Yeah, because of you, dude. At least these f***ing guys kept their mouth shut. And look, you're whatever. What are you, a sergeant?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, and you're letting this shit happen, dude?
You're not walking away.
Because look, he wants to f***ing tell me go like this. Like I told him, I'm not a f***ing dog, bro. No, I can do whatever the f*** I want. That's what I can do,
Have a good night.
dude. Let it go. Yeah, try to f***ing ID me. The f***. Yeah, it's f***ing funny, huh? It's funny. Go do some work, dude. Yeah, because I know my f***ing rights, dude. You don't like that shit.
The officer's accusation of trespassing implicated the Fourth Amendment, which requires reasonable articulable suspicion of a specific offense. Before a person can be detained, the officer never identified posted signage, a prior request to leave the property, or any specific fact establishing that either individual had entered private land, all of which are required elements to support a lawful trespassing detention. Any person confronted with an unsupported accusation of trespassing on public sidewalks has the right to ask what specific law was broken and to request the identifying information of the officer involved.